Okay, here we are back with this same assembly, and want to try a foot now. We did the body somewhat, did an upper leg, two versions of an upper leg. Let's try the foot because the foot's going to give you some tools to do welding of vertices and a little more complex um, models. So, and I won't try to do this perfect. I'll just try to do something pretty close. So, in the interest of time. So here's my first cylinder. That's a lot like what we did earlier. And let's say that that's good. Let's go to a right side view. I want to lay this in the right place. And from the front view, we'll just move it over. Just so it's handy and near that other leg. Okay. And I want to right click and turn it into an editable poly. Grab these faces with an implied window. And let's just pull those up a little bit. Whoops. Do you see the face selected on the back here? That's because I have ignore back facing turned off. Well, I'm going to turn it on now and reselect those. But when I do it, I'm not going to have my move and select tool active. I'm going to just use the select tool so I don't accidentally move things as I select them. And now, let's try moving it up. And let me go from the right side view so we can see if we're coming up high enough. That's okay. And let's take this last little bit up by doing an extrude. Or actually, we can do a bevel. And again, look at that right side view so we can see. And I could work in multiple viewports, but one thing, when you're working kind of small like this, it helps to have a big picture. Let's increase the outline amount. Let's see how it looks. Close enough. And how many segments do I have here? 12. 12 will work. But I want you to notice something. I like to model things to be straight, and what I want to do is pull out a face here, but I can't pull it straight out because if I go to my right side view, or let's say my front view, there's nowhere to pull it out of. I'd have to pull it out of two faces at once, and I don't want to do that. So one of my options right now, and let me just adjust that. One of my options right now is to rotate this thing so that there's a nice flat face lined up with my coordinate system. So if I've got 12 pieces in this pie and there's 360 degrees in a circle, that means there's 30 degrees per segment. So if I turn this half of a segment, I'm going to have a flat face facing the direction I want. So what I'll do is right click this angular snap button and make sure that my angle is set to 15 degrees, which it is, because I actually just did this, and rotate this object, not in subobject mode, just rotate the object 15 degrees and call it good. And now, if I'm in my front view, I should be able to pick a face. Let's get the polygon right there and extrude it out. But I just noticed something else. This part that comes out, well, you can see here how it was done before. It was just kind of placed there. This is just a box placed next to a cylinder. These two aren't really attached in any way. What we need is something that's really a valid model, a watertight model. And so I noticed there's a little bit of a ledge here and underneath. So I can't just use this whole face to build this thing. So what I'm going to do instead is just slow down a little bit and grab this edge and invoke a ring and take that ring, now that it's all selected, and click on connect and hit the right button for the settings of the connect and change my segments to 2 segments, and you see how that changed. And I'm going to change the pinch on that so that they're a little wider, and if you wanted to you could slide those a little bit too. And let's say that's good and okay. And now we should be able to grab our faces. So we'll put polygon, just grab that single face there, And on this opposite side, Control and select that face. Now those two are selected, and here's a good place to turn off ignore back facing. You don't really want to leave that on too long, or you can accidentally grab stuff on the back side of your model and create problems. So we'll extrude this out. How far, I'm not sure. We'll just guess at it. And we'll say OK. And now to continue this kind of mimicking our existing model here, let's go to Vertex and go to our right side view and move these vertices where we want them. So the first thing I'm going to do is just take all these vertices and scale them down a little bit. Now that we can see something in the background to work with. Let's just say that's good. I'll kind of fake that into place, and then I'm going to go to Move and grab this set and move them down, and then grab this set and move them. And this one has to move again. So everything's nice and straight. Let's check it out. Everything looks good. Now we're going to build something to attach to this. So we need to get rid of these faces. So those, delete, they're gone.